Hi everyone. I do not have a presentation. Am I the only person that doesn't have a presentation? Oh, thank God. Good. I'll be talking to you very, very briefly about sales and negotiation tips. I've been working in sales for many years on 3 different continents, and I've seen a lot of similarities and different things, but I'll just briefly describe you what were the tricks that worked for me. First of all, have you been to any sales training? Can you raise your hand? Of course you have been. They tell you need to uncover the needs of the client, do you need to talk to them about how your solution will help them, blah, 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 all these kind of things. I've been told a million times the whole same story by different trainers. And I actually saw in my practice that most of it doesn't actually work. So, about sales. Sales is a really difficult role because basically it's very, very stressful, it's highly risky, and your success depends on other people's decisions. So what happens? First, when you have a call or when you have like a meeting with somebody that you need to sell or convince into something, all you have to do is not to talk about business right away, but you have to just, they use the word break the ice, I don't like it, but you need to talk about anything else but business. You're going to describe how amazing is the building they're in, you're going to describe how the weather is fantastic and so on. Then you ask them the question, okay, can I very, very shortly describe what we do, and then you can tell me about you, your product, your company, your pains and whatever. If they say yes, you have to also ask them if they know something about you, because they don't want to hear things that they heard before or they know before. So if they know something about you, you need to uncover what it is. Then you go to the real part. Then you start talking about, okay, this is what we do, but in maximum, this is very important, maximum 5, 6 sentences. You want them to talk, you don't want to talk all the time. 5, 6 sentences, and don't uncover all the information that you have, like you're going to make a presentation to them. Just try to be in like 50, 60% of the full presentation information. Then you tell them, okay, what do you think about this solution that I'm providing or whatever? And they say, okay, this is what I think, blah, blah, blah. And then you say, can you tell me more about your company, what you're doing right now, your career, your role, and everything. They start talking, and you start listening. But when they talk, you connect every word that they're saying to the remaining 50 or 40% that you didn't say about your business. When they're finished, only when they're finished, you say, okay, understand, according to your words, everything that you said actually makes you the perfect person to talk to, because we have the solution for you. If they say an objection in forms of, we tried this product, the same product from a competitor of yours, don't jump in and say, you know what, we do it better. We can do this thing much better than our competitor. Never do that. Just with the same tone of the voice, say, yeah, we know about this product. Usually people, when they buy it, they have this kind of problem. But 1 year ago, we decided to do something about it. So we invested in a software that improves the product, and now it can be delivered on time. At the end, you ask them about next steps. So the next steps being, when can you take a decision? Do you need more information from our side, and so on? And that's that. And the most important thing is to follow up. So follow up the moment they told you that you have to follow up, or maximum a week after the conversation. And when you follow up, don't just say, hey, have you taken a decision already? Just say, you know what, I was reflecting on the conversation we had, so I'm sending you a bit more of a research that I found online on the topic that we're talking. And it's been working really well. All this structure has been working very well for me. To be successful in sales, you need to have the abilities to sell, you need to have the motivation and the opportunity. With the motivation and opportunity, I cannot help you, but if you want to talk to me after that about skills, I can elaborate on that. Now, the shortest part of my presentation is called negotiations. I went to a few trainings on negotiations, and here's the best part. So people, usually when they negotiate, if somebody starts negotiating with you, that means they want what you have to offer. That's for sure. Otherwise, they wouldn't be negotiating. Usually, people, when they negotiate, they're trying to fight for positions. So I insist on selling you this for 100 euro, but you insist on paying me 50 euro, and I keep on insisting, and you keep on insisting, and we're nowhere. And at the end, we say, okay, let's make it even. Let's sell it for 75. But this is actually, I'm going to have a pain, and you're going to have a pain. What I can do is say, you know what, the price is 100 euro, but what I can do is give you something else, which has a low value for me, but a high value for you. I'll give you an example, and you have to try that, you have to try that. So go somewhere and try to buy something, and you say, for example, you're buying a coat. You buy a coat, and you say, you know what, I really like this handkerchief, pocket handkerchief. Can you put it in the deal? So I'm going to pay like 100 euro for a coat, and can you put also in the deal the handkerchief? It actually works. Just 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to finish with this story, and that's the last thing I'm going to say. Just last week, 2 weeks ago, I went to a really, really expensive chocolate store because we were organizing an event in our company and needed to buy chocolate for 600 euro. So I entered there, I bought chocolate for 600 euro, and I said, do you have any samples of the chocolate? And she gave me one chocolate bonbon, like one candy. I ate it, and I said, listen, I'm buying chocolate for 600 euro. Can you give me something more than just a sample? And she said, what do you mean? I was like, we're in a chocolate store, what do you think I mean? And she said, and she just turned and she was like, yeah, maybe I can put something together for you. And I was like, yeah, that would be very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for listening. I'll be around if you need more advice.